inspiration to speak on this day, numerically. This has an interesting observation. The 7th of July 2025. And those of you who are into your numbers will be quickly taken up on the point that you've got 7, 7, and 2 plus 5 is 7. So 3 sevens. Now, some people might consider that lucky. I don't see too much into it. There's a lot of evidence to support that there is something special about it. And from my observation, it is just a number. But why not let's get lost into something fun and just dip into the conspiracy, dip into the fantasy, dip into the magic of it all. Because I have no proof that it doesn't exist. That's the magic of the mind. I've been very captivated with how the mind works. I've been testing myself for years and seeing where my mind goes in its thoughts, where my thoughts go when sober, and in the past when intoxicated and somewhat taken out of this realm to another place that only those who have maybe experienced something similar could feel, empathize, sympathize, understand, relate. Many years as the sun and the moon have gone around and around, I've pondered upon this existence. Now, I'm a creative person by nature. I'm a person that likes to solve problems, and I like to deal with very little drama and stress. There's enough of that in this world. I do my best to see upon a situation and see it with maturity, but also see it with fresh eyes and without judgment, and to see it or who for what they or it is, from the purest form. That kind of innocent approach to life, albeit naive in some aspects. Yet it's important to be able to be open and flexible for possibilities of life. Many things have taught me and shaped me into the person that I am, who I am today, for good and for bad. I see myself as a positive individual with a good word to say, and I'm here to inspire the next creative or the next person to be the best they possibly can be, and by encouraging them to awaken from their sleepy state, to live their full potential for whatever they want to be or do in life, and to know that they can do it regardless of their situation, regardless of my situations. I've still been able to create. I've still been able to navigate and move freely in this world, no matter the resource, whether large or little. I have indeed endured and persevered, and to know that I can do it again and again because I believe in myself. And that's what I inspire you to be, whoever may be watching this video, to see that this is the real inside of me. Now, I have some realizations that life teaches you certain things, and the way that your body and your mind reacts is different to the way that your soul wants to be in some aspects. But if you can truly maintain peace within and keep that dream alive and make every possible step forward in the direction that you need to go on in your path, and realize that you have nothing to lose, but you have everything to gain. But you have to be real. You have to be honest with yourself from the absolute beginning, from when you wake up in the morning. You need to be responsible for that. To be able to say to yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I got this. Life is good. It doesn't matter what's going to happen or the result, the outcome. You don't need to let fear and anxiety take over, and not discrediting those things, but to understand that whatever your biggest fear is just an illusion. An illusion, it will remain when you start to believe that everything is possible. And those things that were holding you back, on some occasions, most likely, were or are or is yourself. Now, I can't speak on the individual person going through their own life experience, but with a little word of advice, we live in a creationist world. We're able to create the life that we want, and not the life that we fear or we have been force-fed from our early days. Whether someone is in a fortunate or unfortunate situation, you have the choice to think, and that's your responsibility alone, to be able to navigate and move forward in that. And with retrospect to everything that's happened in my own personal life, when I think back on it, it was all my choice. It was my choice to move. It was my choice to make that decision. And what I learned, truly learned, a big skill in my life, was how to make a decision properly. And once you make that decision, you go all in. There's no halfway. There's no toe dip. It's all in or nothing. And that for some people can be very scary, daunting, freaky, unknown. And maybe that's my personality type, to dip into the unknown, to the freaky, to the wild, to learn a new language, to travel afar, to live on the opposite side of the planet to your home, from your people, from your language, from your culture, and to truly experience something different and to learn. And life is a constant learning process. And that's so exciting, because there is never a dull moment in life. No matter how many days that you get to live, you should be seeking that opportunity to learn something new. And never dismay in the fact that it might be a boring day. We need downtime. We need rest. We need retribution. We need to suffer a crisis. But we will get through it, even if it's at our last breath. Because death isn't an obstacle. Death is just part of the journey. I fear not death, nor do I fear, because I know that I'm protected by the spirits, by life itself, because I am life, and I also give life. And that's how I feel. And I encourage you to feel the same, because you have every opportunity now in life to take full control of everything that you do and maximize and live your dream. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about all of these things that fame, clothes, cars, all that kind of stuff. Because in time, if you truly deserve it, you'll have it. But it's all out there right in front of you. You can get that at any point. As I said before, we live in a creationist world. So what are you going to create? Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next one. And I hope that I inspired you today to take the leap of faith and just get it fucking done.